Okay, everybody, this is your one and only Sherry Denny coming from Alaska to our Camp Chair Crew. And what is today, you guys? The 27th, something like that? September 27th. Is it? It is that close to the end of the month. I have totally spaced out time and everything. You know, things are different here in Alaska, aren't they, Kathy? So, we prepare for winter sooner. So to me, it seems like it should be November, but really here we are just in September. So welcome everybody for joining us tonight. And I'm really happy that you're here. I want to go ahead and start doing some, just a second here, start doing some recognition. Something happened on the way across the pond last week. And this is real interesting. I know Ron can't be on here because he has another obligation that he has at his church with a men's group. And I just want to give him kudos. This is somebody, and Beth can relate to this, probably all you can. This is somebody that jumped on board and really wanted to do this because that, they see what is available here, but I don't know anybody. Or, gosh, the last thing that we did, I've done so many of these and my credibility is just, down the tube. What do you have that makes it different? Well, I got to tell you, you want to work with your warm market first, but if you feel like nobody's going to listen to you and your credibility is low or whatever that is, or you're just not going to approach them with something else, then I did talk about rapid funnel. So, we have that, it's available and it will help you, but talk to your warm market first. And the reason I brought this up is because Beth Weiser just one day just opened up her rapid funnel and started working with buy, sell, trade in the Philippines, and boom, she's got a team that started. I mean, didn't happen just like that. It was a month or so, but she's got a team that is started in the Philippines. So Ron Cooper says, well, give me a minute, it's going to take a while, but I'm going to go ahead and get this done. So what he did was, let me see if I can get this up over here. He came on board, I believe it was the 13th of this month, September. And then he decided to call one of his friends in Denmark, which I thought, wow, Denmark, that's great. Go for it. So can you guys see that screen? Okay, wonderful. So he gets a hold of a gal over there, and she is actually a mindset coach. And I'm thinking, oh man, this is awesome. So he sponsors Hannah Gelstrup. And then Hannah is on the phone and through Facebook and actually through Facebook Messenger, and we're going back and forth. And, she just wants to go right now. I want to go. I've got people to show this to. She's real excited because she's basically the first person over in Denmark, because they had to put a security on all cards going through there because of fraud. And we literally had to call George and get that lifted so she could get in. So that's what tells me she's probably the first person from a United States team that has been introduced into APLGO. So she gets started on the leader pack. She signs up Jan Dugard from Denmark as well. And then that was the 20th, that was yesterday. And then this morning she calls me and she puts in the ringmaster. I am not kidding you. This is Rene Baldoni. He literally owns a circus. I thought he was kidding. And then I went to his Facebook page, and yes, he is a circus leader, circus master. He owns a Baldini circus and acts. And it was so fun because I said, oh my gosh, one of the best movies I've ever seen is The Greatest Showman. And that just gave me goosebumps. And he said, oh, by the way, I'm writing a book and I'm actually going to start using all the music from The Greatest Showman on, throughout his show. And hey, you guys, you never know who you're going to run into, right? So that was a great connection. He's all excited. He can't wait to get his product. He's leaving on vacation tomorrow, and he says, can they like speed track it to me, something or another? So they got in because of Hannah, but also because of this promo. And that's exactly why we did that special super duper Zoom about an hour, 2 hours ago, so that people can understand the importance of that and ranking up and the value of all the free product that people are getting. Again, you guys know it's been a while since Sergi has actually done a 150% or 200% more in free product. And these guys that came on got 900. They came in at the 600 level, so they got 150% more. So they got 900 US dollars in free product. And they were stoked. They had no idea. You know what was fun? Was shopping. These guys, they like to shop for these things. It was really cute. I always tell people, hey, get the most expensive ones in your biggest volume that you want. You got $900 there. That was just coming in at the 600 pack, you guys. So the BTY, the Brain, the Ice, the HRT, all of those, and then really stock up on things that you can hand out. And by the way, they're taking these packs. Do I have one here? You guys know that they come like this and there's no preparation in it. Well, now they're preparated on the back, so you can pull off 1 or 2 or 3, a whole strip or whatever, and be able to send those out. And use those, use a GRW. I use that one because it tastes really good and they can just pop it right in their mouth. But they also went ahead and got a bunch of SLD, RLX, and STP. And that has made a lot of people happy. But do you guys know that just ranking up to director, because we've not done this before, we've been there, but we've never got a cash bonus for it. $100 cash bonus for making it to director, rank up to, you've seen this before, $250 for the senior director. If I can get anybody that wants to the director level, I met a challenge right there. I am challenged to see how many people I can get there. It's just a check mark. I don't win anything, but I get another check mark for each person that I can get to the back to director level. Now, if you bypass that and hit senior director or managing director, that's even cooler. I get 2 or 3 check marks for that. But this is a challenge that Tina and Kelly are doing with the corporate directors. So, I don't ask the team very often for help, but you guys are the ones that get the money. So if anybody wants to do that in the last, 3 days, 3.5 days that we have here for this, please call me up. I know how to get you there. And there's also anybody that ranks up to corporate director, there's that $1,000 cash bonus. But even us that are already corporate director and trying to hit managing director, that's a $500 cash bonus. And I think I've got one person about ready to hit that. And I'm so excited for her. So, and I have 2 new people that just came in that one's already hit director, and I think Ron's going to be hitting it here soon as well. So that's what's going on there. And then I'm going to stop the screen share here because I have the rest of the information, not the rest, there's actually a part 3, but remember last week when we were talking about getting your YouTube channel up and going or getting busy on Instagram or TikTok? I'll tell you guys, I am worn out on TikTok. It's like I can't get it right. But you know what I can get right is YouTube. And that's been, it's been rather fun because I'm taking a training on it. And yeah, it's also for Instagram and it's also for TikTok, but I really think this is geared toward YouTube. And there's a hack here for you guys. And by the way, did anybody find out how I can, on our Facebook CampChairCrew, if anybody can figure this out, I'm thinking Daniel can, or Clee, I'm not allowed, I can make another guide, but I'm not allowed to upload any files on it, which is really weird. Did Facebook change something there? I don't know. But if I can, I need to be able to upload the file, the PDF on last week's training. So I can add this week's training because this is part 2. So what we went through, you know what, I could really quickly, what we did before was we kind of went over what clients, CLIENTS, the acronym for them, for that, what that means, you know, the certain people that we're looking for when we're doing a YouTube video. And the lead magnets that we did headlines that attract people, you know, things like has, by the way, you guys, I used this and I actually got comments on it. I was so happy. Has the last year and a half thrown you and your income sideways? And, you know, I put a capture page to that, and I had a few people clicking on SherryDenny.com. I was just like, yay, that's fun. But it's the only one I used. And then I wound up chopping wood. So do you want to get paid the least or the most? And then we have, you know, I put one on there. You guys will get all this on the PDF. So we went over things like that, about what the daily pay is, capture things, capture sentences that you can use for customers only, like eat candy and get healthy. What? Yes, it's true. So good tasting, even your kids will ask you for more. And I had about 4 or 5 of those. And then how to start your YouTube page, be consistent, just quickly going over that. Well, now we're to the part where you want to put your information in bullet points and get your viewers to ascend from hello, hi, to just buying high ticket items. Now, what is our high ticket item? Well, if it's the compensation plan that you're promoting to them, it's the diamond pack. If it is the product that you're promoting to them, really it's whatever solution they need. So it's $25 to $60 or $80, right? Our high ticket being only 2 of them. And we do go through a lot of BRN. So I guess that would be your high ticket items. But what we're doing is literally asking your customers, have them be asking the questions, and that winds up being the content for your YouTube video. So if anybody's out there trying to figure out, oh gosh, what kind of content do I put in? Oh, what I've heard Curry talk about this. I've heard Julia talk about it. And Julia has no problem getting up content. I mean, that gal has marketing up the wazoo that she can do content on. But every day there's something new that you want to put out there. Well, there is there's a website that you can go to. In fact, there's a few of them, but the only one that I was using this week was called, let me see if I can find it again. I'll find it when I'm going through here. But when that's what happens when you start putting polls on your story, like on Facebook, on your story, put a poll there, ask the question, you're going to get the answers. There's your content for your YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. And the reason I'm bringing this up to you guys, the reason I even started doing it, I don't want it to be a distraction, because it could totally be a distraction if you spend way too much time trying to figure it out. And that's why I decided to take the training, because I think I'm pretty good. I've already got the YouTube channel there. I just wanted to know how to make it happen. And learning the tricks and things that Marley had just made it so much easier. So one of the things that she also said you do, not only putting the polls on there, but when you're ready to do a filming, you see actors do this. I just happened to be lived in Santa Fe for a while, and there are a lot of movies that were done there. And I would see actors, when they come in, they would do a almost like a song and dance. They would get themselves in their zone. And it was either a playlist, like some of them were country western. I'm trying to think of the guy's name that did the horses that was there in Santa Fe. I can't remember the name of the movie now, but he'd play his really awesome playlist of country music, and other people would, sit and just meditate. Well, here Marley does a playlist. Me, it's interesting. When I get up in the morning, I'm doing a meditation now, and I'm listening to really good vibrations of megahertz from 400 to 800, and bringing in the mindset to bring in more abundance. And lo and behold, it makes me happy. Have you tried that before, you guys? It makes me happy. Not that I'm not happy enough being here in Alaska, but I sit there drinking my coffee and I'm beginning to wonder what's in this coffee, because I'm just starting to smile. So that's what gets me in the mood, gets me in the zone. And so you'll have this playlist. You can solidify it with a mental image or about your audience. Just see your audience out there. Who are these people? Who do I want to attract? And come up with your own mantra or your mental cue for filming that day, because that's what you're going to be doing. I know you guys, you feel like you're in class right now. So you ever wonder why celebrities are so charismatic? That's why. It doesn't come to them naturally. I don't know. Well, some of them it does, but are you guys, anybody here on TikTok? Anybody else on TikTok? You're going to be seeing, which is rather funny to me because they're movie stars. You're going to be seeing a lot of movie stars. Even Cher is on there. And who was it? Dolly Parton. There's so many of the movie stars. Tom Cruise. I have to tell you guys something. Oh, yeah, The Rock is called The Hole in the Wall. Thanks. Thanks, Clee. So Tom Cruise is on there, and I don't want to judge people, but he gives me the impression with his TikTok that he's actually a really shy guy, and he doesn't have a clue what to do on there. I mean, he just absolutely just looks dumb. So it made me feel better because I adore Tom Cruise. I think he's an absolutely incredible actor, but give him something that he has to make up his own lines. It's funny, you guys. So he himself, as well as myself, as well as you, would have to kind of put yourself in the zone, get out of your comfort zone, and eventually you too will be able to start making those videos. You guys, I got to tell you, last Tuesday, when I was asked to do the overview, I thought, no sweat, I've done those before. But then again, I thought, wait a minute, there's a whole new slide deck here. I want to change it up a little bit. And I'm sorry that it took 46 minutes. But I felt, because I'd done this training, I felt that was the best overview I've ever done. And I even called Beth to get her take on that. And one of the comments she said, and I'm so glad she did, because this has been a major issue with me for so long, is I wasn't laughing or giggling when I'm going through it, because you don't want to do that. You want people to take you seriously. So thank you so much for that, Beth. So you want to be able to optimize your channel. So you're going to have your questions and everything that your audience has been asking you, and you're going to go, wait a minute, where do I find that stuff? Okay, where did I put that? If you guys go to, it's a website that gives you questions that the public asks about your niche. Really? Who knew that even existed? I didn't. It's called answerthepublic.com. Ta-da! There you go. Answerthepublic.com, and you can put in your niche, health and wellness, or I don't know, you might even want to put in DNA drops, instant gratification nutrition. I don't know, that one's been in there. But what's happening here is there'll be questions that will come through there, and you'll be able to start your videos off knowing that you already can answer some people. You already have the solution for some people's questions. That was probably the next biggest thing that I got out of all that training. And there's another week to go of this training, but that helps you determine the questions your audience is even going to ask you about what you do. And that could be the very beginning of when you open your mouth, because you're not going to say, let me see. Okay, this is the way we've all done it. Hey, I'm Sherry Denny. I'm from Alaska. I'm here to blah, 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 blah. You'll want to state the question from answerthepublic.com. And you guys will understand this when you actually go in there and see it. So what you want to do is state a question like, okay, who took candy for their nutrition this morning? And, a couple seconds of not talking. Now, you're probably wondering why I said that. Well, I'm going to show you in the next few minutes what I mean by candy-like nutrition. Hi, I'm Sherry Denny, and I've been an entrepreneur ever since I can remember, since I was 11 years old. But something's crossed my path that I really need to instruct you guys about, or show you guys, or whatever it is. Tell your story right there. Didn't that get your attention a lot better than, hey, I'm Sherry Denny, I'm from Alaska, blah, 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 blah. So starting it off with a question that your audience is probably already going to be asking you. This is such valuable information. I was stoked. Every day I get information on this. Every day I have to watch a video. Every day I have to do the little challenge, and every day I make sure that it's all done, and I put my little thing in there, that my takeaways from it, and then I earn a badge. I couldn't care less about earning the badge. I care so much more about the information that I'm getting from it. So that's kind of what we've gone through this last week. And you want to be able to take the information, refine your video that you're going to do, that might be 2 minutes, it might be 3 minutes, but you want to be able to get the maximum traction for that video. And guess what the video length is that gets the most traction? I think we went over this last week. 10 minutes. Can you guys talk for 10 minutes? You know I can. So 10 minutes. And you'll put a poll in there, or ask a question, and then give them something at the very end. Hey, you know what? If this was valuable information to you, I want to give you a free sampling. Just go ahead and click on the link below. And what I've done with that is I've actually attached my link that goes to the sample. I've got a URL that goes to they can get a sample pack. And that's, by the way, that's in Rapid Funnel. The link is right there. And that's been helping me get even more product out, which, by the way, on the last note here, gosh, we're already at 31. I'm going to take off my screen video here, take out the background. I got to show you guys what arrived this week. Okay, there's my background, my big, massive whiteboard. Check this out, you guys. Looky there. This is the sign that I had made. It's not very big, but I think it's 12 by 16, and it fits right in the back of this right here. Is a spice rack that you can get from Amazon, and it folds together to be 18 inches or 36 inches. And it holds on each level 2 boxes. It holds all 15. And this is exactly what Dr. Lucas has at his office. And the QR code that is on here, I believe this one's mine. This goes to mine, but I redid the whole thing because, Julia's is Julia's, and I wanted to make something for us. And I know I can get these to any of you here that's in Alaska. They only cost me $22. I was just blown away. I was shocked. And because the other ones that I got were like $100. But if you guys want, I mean, I know Daniel probably has, Cleese made his own as well. But if you guys want the PDF to this, then I can send that to you and put your own QR code on there. And I know somebody that does, you know, make signs, it's a printing company, did this for me for $22, and it's on foam board. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's on foam board. The thing is the corners might dent, so I'd really like to get it on corrugated plastic. So I've asked him to do the next one on that, and he didn't know the price of it. I can't imagine it's too much more. But is that cool or what? We are going professional. So anyway, any questions on the YouTube thing, or you guys have some things to add, like, you know, what happened really cool this week? I know Beth already shared hers with us. No, let's see, who else do we have on here right now? Kathy's on here. So I just wanted to share this with you guys today, and I guess we can go ahead and stop the recording on here.